Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to everyone watching. Welcome to our She's Speaking artists. My name is Beth Wood, and I'm so delighted to be here with all of you tonight. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining us. So what I want to do now is kick it off really quickly to Bre Gregg and her friend Dan, and they're going to play a song for us that's celebrating all women. So welcome, Bre.
Thank you, Beth. Oh, you think you know my name? Oh, yes, you know my sign. You might even know my mood. Oh, it makes me feel real fine. But when I'm open on the floor, you can't wait to find the door. Ooh, I entreat you, bless my soul. The way I talk makes you feel whole. Way I walk stirs up that beast, feeling 10 feet tall at least. Intrigue means nothing at all. Tell me, do you stand or crawl? I am not these pouting lips, I'm not these clever eyes. I am more and sometimes less than you can summarize. You wonder what this is all for. Gently fold my arms and smile. I'm a woman, hear me roar. Here's to the men who know their strength, who love those girls that know theirs too. Let's see each other with both eyes. I promise I'll love all of you, 'cause I'm a mess and I'm divine. Just hold on tight and you'll be fine. I am not these pouting lips, I'm not these clever eyes. I am more and sometimes less than you can summarize. You wonder what this is all for. Gently fold my arms and smile. Gently fold my arms and smile. Gently fold my arms and smile. I'm a woman. Hear me roar. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my
Thank you.
God. Oh my gosh.
This
Thank
is
you so much
fun.
for kicking us off, Bre and
You bet.
Dan.
Yeah,
You guys,
bet.
what an
Thank
amazing
you.
song.
Thanks.
So this is Bre Gregg and Dan Gildea, and
Hello.
they're Portland-based artists and part of the Americana Soul band, Redbird Soul. And yeah, thanks for kicking us off.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. I was really touched by the tribute that you wrote about your mom yesterday on Facebook, and I was just wondering if you could tell us a little bit about her.
Yeah. So my mom is a powerhouse, like many moms are,
Mhm.
actually. But she was one of those people who. So my dad worked for Exxon. He worked on the oil tanker, so he was gone about half the time. So she was a single parent to two of us about
Mhm.
half the time. And one of the biggest lessons I learned from her was that if you don't like how your life is going, the courage to change it. And so she did
Yeah.
many different careers throughout. She was a health educator when I was
Mhm.
in middle school, and then in high school she had gotten her MBA, so she changed careers again. And then when I went to college, she got a master's in counseling and became a counselor. So she's just one of these people that has a lot of courage to make changes when she wants to make changes. So she
Yeah.
just inspires me in that way.
That's amazing and so inspiring, and I can see that powerhouse part in you as well.
Aw, thanks, Beth.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for kicking us off.
Yeah, you
And
bet.
Bre is one of the founding members of She's Speaking, along with Kristen Grainger and myself. And we're just really so energized by this community of artists and by all of the amazing response that these songs and artists and videos have gotten so far. So we're so happy to be here tonight celebrating moms and grandmas and aunties and sisters and women who nourish and encourage all of us and inspire us. So we've all come together tonight for that purpose. And I want to share just a quick poem about women coming together because I am a word nerd and I can't help myself. And so this is called When Women Come Together. When women come together, there is the sound of listening. There is braiding of stories, hair, lives. There are cups for tea, wine, tears. There are many dishes piled up. When women come together, there is feasting, cooking, alchemy. Ancient wisdom meets what's on sale today. When women come together, there is work to be done. We chat, laugh, cry, hold space, birth something in each moment. When women come together, we make the world. Haha, so thank you, all these powerful women, for coming together. And thank you, moms and grandmas, for making the world go round. We would not be here without you. Well, I want to invite our next amazing artist to play a song. Her name is Karyn Ann, and she is a soulful singer-songwriter from Portland. I remember the first time I ever heard her play, and I was just completely blown away and almost fell off my chair and thought, who on earth is this woman? I need to know more. Karyn Ann has released an EP called I Am Not Yours during this crazy COVID time where she has turned to the studio and to writing and recording. And she's made this EP, which is based on the poetry of Sarah Teasdale. I'm super intrigued to learn more about that. But she's here to share her song about her mom called Hey Mama. Welcome, Karyn Ann. And will you tell us a little bit about your song and your mom?
Yeah. So, like everybody in the whole world, I had a lot of free time on my hands last year around March into, I guess, August or so. And so I just decided I was going to write a song. I wrote my mom a song for Mother's Day. And then I wrote a song for my dad on Father's Day.
Nice.
And I put together like a little video, but I had made many attempts, like songs to write about my parents, and they just never came to fruition. So, yeah, I just wrote it. It came out really, really quite quickly, as most of the good songs do. And then I went, as you said, I was in sort of recording mode, and I just was recording in my room, and I did I layered it with a bunch of harmonies and all that stuff. So I had fun with it.
Beautiful. Well, we'd love to hear it.
All right. So I'm going to preface it. There's one line in the song that says, it's about a jet of Glade. And my mom was I posted about this on my socials today. She's a very innovative mom, very smart. She had Glade air freshener that she dubbed Monster Spray. And so at night when I was afraid of monsters, she would come in my room and like spray it in my room, be like, okay, monster spray, you're good. And so that little memory makes an appearance in this song. So here we go. Everything sound good?
Sounds amazing.
Hey mama, I want you to know you're who I turn to when I'm out of control. You listen through the storms and the sunny days. Your love has a wisdom even miles away. So this is for you. This is for you. And all you do. Hey mama, you kept the monsters at bay with a jet of Glade. And those are words that you'd say when I was afraid of getting lost. Oh, you gave me light no matter the cost. So this is for you. This is for you. And all you do. For all the times that you took my faults, oh, and helped me up from a fall, oh, and carried my heart, oh, like your own, oh, love so deep, it goes to the bone. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Hey mama, this is for you. Hey mama, this is for you. Hey mama. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Karyn Ann.
Yeah.
And thank you to Karyn Ann's mom for inventing the Glade Monster machine to make her feel safe. I'm going to try that in the future.
It works.
It's brilliant. Thank you, Karyn Ann.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good to see all of your beautiful faces. I'm excited to welcome an artist now from California. Her name is Mai Bloomfield, and she is a multi-talented singer-songwriter, cellist, and guitar player, and she collaborates so beautifully with many people. I've seen her play with Willie Porter and with Sarah Bareilles and Raining Jane, and she's been touring with Jason Mraz. One of my favorite things that I learned about Mai is that she helped to start the rock and roll camp for girls in Los Angeles. Go Mai! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, she's helping our future rock stars. So thank you so much for empowering girls with your music and your knowledge. So Mai is here to sing a song that was inspired by her mom, and we just want to welcome you, Mai, and please tell us about your song and the inspiration.
Thank you, Beth. What a beautiful introduction. It is so wonderful to be here tonight with you all. And I wish we could spend so much time together. Thank you for hosting this space and bringing us together in celebration of mothers. And I think that there are so many forms of mothers. And I think for myself, I've had a few mothers, stepmoms and mother-in-laws and birth moms and aunties. And so I'm thinking of all the moms that are out there tonight and the ones that are with us here and the ones that have moved on and they're doing their motherly work from the other side now. So my mom is one of those who transitioned to the other side, and she did so right when the pandemic started after March. And she and I went through similar journeys with breast cancer. And so that's sort of when she made her exit, what she was tending to. And I wrote this song that I'm going to share for her, and it's really inspired by, I think, a shared journey that we went through as mother and daughter going through breast cancer, just like a handful of years apart. And I did it first. And I think as mothers, mothers model for their children, and then there comes a point in life where children model something for their parents. And I feel like going through chemo first maybe made it easier for her to even consider doing something like that. And I think what this song is about is sort of just a main theme that I think both of us have, but she absolutely taught me, which is that we're stronger than we know. And in spite of all the hardship in the world, like life is big and massive and hard. It's immense, but nothing is more immense than love and what's possible in community with people. So we learned that through our relationship as mother and daughter, and we learned it through cancer. And this is for anyone out there who can relate to any of those things. This is called Generator. Oh, love is love and life is life. How we make sense of it is how we get by. Sometimes it keeps us up at night, looking for the answers, looking for a sign. Maybe it's in the books that we read. Maybe it's somewhere in the back of our heads. Maybe it's here in this hospital bed, living in the words we've said. Living in the words we said. Calling on heaven, calling on the sun, calling on faith, I'm calling on everyone. I got a secret, I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing greater than my love for you. As the doctor drew a map on her chest, she prepared to say goodbye to her very own breast. As I tried to catch my breath, she said, you ain't seen nothing yet. And I've walked through the valley in the shadow of death. I scaled the mountain and I stood on the edge, with every step been put to the test. But you ain't seen nothing yet. And I'm calling on heaven, calling on the sun, calling on faith, I'm calling on everyone. I got a secret, I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing greater than my love for you. And the angels sang along. They're singing an old familiar song. And we know the words, we sing them all day long. And we are made of water, made
from a seed made of molecules and energy. We are built for change, built to dream. We're the generators of all machine, and with every spark our hearts make, with every last breath that we get to take, we get the chance to dance like a burning flame. Fire gets higher when it hears its name. Fire gets higher when it hears its name. Calling on heaven, calling on the sun, calling on faith, I'm calling on everyone. Yeah, I got a secret, I'm telling you the truth. It's not until you break that you break through. Yeah, I got a secret, I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing greater than my love for you.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much. Thanks for the space.
Thank you so much for sharing your mom with us, and also sharing the reciprocity of the wisdom that you and your mom shared. Thank you so much, Mai.
Thanks, Beth.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
That I feel like I've just had a soul massage. Well, I'm really excited to welcome our next artist, Kristen Grainger with Dan Wetzel. And Kristen is one of the founders of She's Speaking, along with Bre Gregg and myself. She's a founding member and the voice of the band True North. And for me, listening to her songs, she paints such vivid pictures that I feel like I'm there, and I feel like I'm experiencing what she's telling us about. It's just so powerful, and I have so much admiration and respect for you, Kristen. You have a song to share for us about your mom. Will you tell us about your mom and your song?
Sure. Like so many people, my mom was isolated at home during the hardest part of the quarantine last year. And I was determined to not write a quarantine song. I was just not going to write a COVID song. You know, I tried not to, but I ended up writing this song because whenever I talk with my mother, I could tell that she had been alone and quiet all day long. And if you knew my mom, like me, you can't imagine her being quiet all day long. And I could tell because she had to clear her throat, and her voice didn't really work very well because she hadn't spoken to another human being all day. And so I wrote this for her, and I wrote this for everybody who had to kind of go through this by themselves, whose pod was really just themselves. And it's called Stop Me If I've Told You This Before. I can make myself get up. I drink my coffee from your cup. I read the news, I take a shower. Afternoons I take an hour to walk among the living things. Some with whiskers, some with wings, some with wedding rings. If I could only find the words, you could always find the words. Enough for both of us, plus a couple more. Stop me if I've told you this before. That's just the way it goes, the way it goes. In May, it snows in Colorado. Stop me if I've told you this before. Hummingbirds to summer blooms,
distant songs in empty rooms, letters sent with postage due, all return to me but you. Cherry blossom petals fall on the cemetery wall. I could not catch them all. If I could only find the words, you could always find the words, enough for both of us, plus a couple more. Stop me if I've told you this before. That's just the way it goes, the way it goes. In May, it snows in Colorado. That's just the way it goes, the way it goes. In May, it snows in Colorado. Stop me, you said, stop me if I've told you this before.
Oh,
And I know my mom is out there watching. I just want to say, Mom, I'm at Romy's. I haven't seen her in 3 years, so woohoo!
Hey, and hi, Mom. Thank you, Kristen, for sharing your mom with us and also sharing your Dan with us.
Yes.
I noticed that we have two Dans tonight. She's speaking and the Dans.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much, you guys. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
It's so nourishing to hear all of these songs. I feel like having my own personal concert. It's just wonderful. Thank you. Well, I'm excited to welcome Emily Aldridge. She is in Portland. Hi, Emily.
So glad to be here.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Hi to you, Beth, and hi to everybody. This has been so much fun so far. Everybody's song is so beautiful. Thank you for creating this for us to share.
Absolutely. It's great to just gather us all together and hear everyone. And it's wonderful to see you. Emily is the lead singer and creator of a band called Tall Dark Whimsy, which is Portland's own female latex grunge power trio. Yes, Emily.
I'm holding it down for the loud, the triple forte section of She's Speaking.
That's amazing. Well, thank you, and we appreciate you coming and bringing your wooden guitar tonight to share a song for us. Emily's music brings a message of hope, and there's definitely a message of that in this song that she wrote for her grandma. Will you tell us about your grandma and this song?
Of course. So, so big shout out to Tall Dark Whimsy. I am 1/3 of this amazing trio of women. And I think they're on watching. I think Shannon, our drummer, is watching from a hot tub specifically. So, hey, Shan. Alexis, I know Alexis is on. This song, I wrote this for my grandma Jane, who I call Mama. And I'm going to stay really focused. Normally when I start talking about Mama, I get really carried away. I talk about her forever. But she's amazing. She was the glue that held our family together for many, many years. And when she passed, this was just after high school for me, we had to, as a family, we really had to find a way to become the glue for each other. Really, really special lady. And she had 4 kids. She raised them in the suburbs of Chicago and 9 grandkids. I'm the oldest of 9. So I got really lucky that I got a lot of time with her. And I do not take that for granted with Mama. She just an incredible human being, but really, I remember I got to spend like my toddler years with her. And she was simultaneously watching me, babysitting me, but also taking care of my great aunt, as well as her mother, hosting family functions. So she was doing the multi-generational caregiving thing. And then also just doing what she did as again, the glue of our family. So really, really special that I got to spend those years with her. But anyhow, just an amazing person. And she really let me be the wild child that I was back then, putting on performances for my family and, getting dressed up and entertaining people. And she was not a loud person. She was like very painfully shy as a child. She would share stories with me when I was a kid about how she was so scared to go even leave the house. And so I think that, she saw a courage in me. and so, yeah, it really instilled a lot of that in me. Anyway, she's just an incredible person. So I had to write the song about her. I'm sure it will not be the last song that I write for her. But I wanted to preserve her memory. But this is a rock and roll song. So this is a song that we play really loudly. We bang it out as a band.
That's amazing.
On stage. So I'm going to try to play the sweet acoustic version of that tonight. But wherever everybody's at, feel free to just, create a mosh pit in your living room if that's what you feel moved to do.
I love it.
But anyway, so this song is called Jane, You're a Genius. It's for my grandma Jane, Mama, and big warm hugs to all the women in my family, but also all of the Janes out there who are supporting their family, multitasking, doing a ton behind the scenes and not really getting a lot of credit. This one's for you all. Jane, You're a Genius. You got the smarts, girl. Who do you teach? Beyond the grave, girl. You got that reach. Watching out for trouble, yeah, yeah. Having everybody's back. Calling on the double, yeah, yeah. Step on the attack. Jane, you're a genius. Put a pin into my road. Jane, you're a genius. Don't quit while you're out here. You knew the way, girl. Never confused. You held our hands then. And now we get to choose. Singing to your ashes, yeah, yeah. From the stars, I hope you hear me, yeah. Calling to the masses, yeah, yeah. Let me make myself clear. Oh, Jane, you're a genius. Put a pen into my road. Jane, you're a genius. Don't quit while you're out here. Well, your fear got us here, and I can't blame you, dear. Got a thrill for the will, and I never know the year that you plan to set me up for this kind of love. Jane, you're a genius. Put a pen into my road. Come on. Jane, you're a genius. Don't quit while you're ahead. Jane, you're a genius. Put a pen into my road. Jane, you're a genius. Don't quit while you're ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Bre. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Mwah. Thanks for having me on here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your grandma with us. And I feel like Jane is a genius for seeing that you needed to be the wild child that you are. So thank you, Jane. And thank you, Emily. That was amazing. I can't wait to see the full band version of that song. Right on. Well, your song about your grandma made me think of a song that I wrote that was inspired by my grandma also. And so I'd love to share that with you guys now. And my grandma, it's funny you talked about the glue that held the family together, and that's how I would describe my grandma also. We called her Myrrh, and she had a very special way of making each one of us feel like we had a special connection with her. And she was a source of unconditional love. I think grandparents sometimes get to do that in a way that is not easy for parents, so I've always had a special connection with her. And Maya, I love what you said about moms and grandmas continuing their work after they're gone. And I feel like she's still doing that with me, and it feels like a miracle. It feels magical. So this song was inspired. I hear her voice sometimes whispering to me, and I was going through a really rough time, and I heard her voice saying, "It's time to start dreaming again." And I listened, and so I did. And I was thinking of how if I told somebody that story, they would probably think I'm crazy. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care, because it's so amazing to still have that connection. And this song is for my mom as well, because she also has that grace and that magic of making everyone feel seen and heard and appreciated, and like they have a special connection with her. And I feel that even though we're not together. So this is called With Me Everywhere. I hear her in the night saying it's gonna be alright, and it's time to start dreaming again. It's time. In the blushing of a rose, in the song of every sparrow, in the rain outside my window, in the rain. You may think I'm crazy, I don't care if I'm crazy, 'cause she is with me everywhere. In the curve of a rolling pin, when the thunder heads roll in, she appears on the horizon. She appears in this old dog's big brown eyes, ever present, ever wise, in the quiet West Texas sunrise, in the quiet. And you might think I'm crazy, but I don't care if I'm crazy, 'cause she is with me everywhere. If I'm crazy, well, I don't care if I'm crazy, 'cause she is with me everywhere. and a white horse covered in dirt, and a worn-in old flannel shirt, and blue veins, hands that hold all the hurt, in blue veins.
So beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, everyone. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, now can we say how much we love that?
I love you.
Because you're the MC, but like we need to give some love to Beth.
Yeah, that was
right?
epic.
Super good.
You're so sweet, you guys.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you. Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
My grandmother used to love to like hold us on her lap and bounce us, and she would lean over and whisper in my ear. And one time she whispered, "I love you, I love you, I love you." And I thought she said coffee, coffee, coffee. I have no idea why, but and so that's what we said to each other after that from then on out. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I think it's why I like coffee so much. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you guys. Well, I'm so delighted for Naomi to be here with us. Naomi La Violette is an amazing singer, songwriter, and pianist and multi-instrumentalist. I've seen her play many instruments. And Naomi describes her music as she has a passion for making music that's at the intersection of empathy and creativity. And I love that description. That's exactly how I would describe your music. And I first got to know Naomi through the Lullaby Project, which is put on by the Organ and Symphony, where they pair singer-songwriters with parents who are experiencing housing insecurity to come together and write songs for their children, lullabies for their children. And Naomi was one of the composers and arrangers on that project, and just brought it together with such tenderness and grace and beauty. And so I'm so happy that you are here with us this evening. You have a really special song for your mom. Would you tell us about your song and the story behind it and about your mom?
Yeah, I would love to, but I just first have to say every song I've heard so far has just like knocked my socks off.
Oh, it's been amazing.
It's so great to be a part of this group sharing songs together. And so thank you, Beth and Bre and Kristen, for creating this. And it's really, really wonderful. So I wrote this song for my mom called Sunrise a number of years ago, maybe three years ago. We both lived in houses that had bedrooms that faced east. And so we could both see the sunrise from our beds. And one of the many things that my mom has sort of passed down to me is a love of nature. She's always she was out birding yesterday in the gorge. And so she's always telling me, do you know what that bird is? And do you know what that bird is? And then she's always, if there's ever anything happening astronomically, she's got her huge binoculars and she wants to go out and see like whatever is going on in the stars, and she'll tell me everything. And then as far as like sunrises go, she's always taking photos of the sunrise. She actually looks out over the Willamette River in Portland. And so she just gets these gorgeous photos. And so she would send them to me when she would see a beautiful sunrise. And I started sending them back to her from my house. And so we had this thing that developed called the sunrise alert, meaning there was going to be a good one, because you can kind of tell how the sky is starting to look in the morning, if it's going to be a good one, with how the clouds are forming and that. And so sometimes she'd be the one to alert me. Sometimes I'd be the one to alert her. And it just became this thing that we've connected on. And we have so many photos of the sunrise that we've sent each other. And And then when COVID hit, it became like, it's not a song I wrote during quarantine at all, but it actually became a song kind of perfect for that, because it's sort of about you're in your own home, you see a beautiful sunrise, and even though you can't experience it with that person, you can kind of experience it together by sending those photos back and forth and saying, what does it look like where you live? And this is what it looks like where I live. And so it's kind of neat how this song has sort of found a home even in this weird time we've been in. So yeah, it's just about that I think of her whenever I see the sunrise now, and I always will. So it's the sunrise.
It's gonna be a good one today. The clouds tell me so. Their swells and their threads have arranged themselves for quite a show. I wonder, are you still asleep? Have you seen what's to come? Are you waiting just like me for the rising of the sun? Sunrise, sunrise, and I think of you. Sunrise, sunrise, can you see it too from where you are? Our morning star, the colors glimmer and flow out of the night, slowly crawling like wildfire through the sky. Sunrise, sunrise, and I think of you. Sunrise, sunrise, can you see it too from where you are? At the break of dawn, you're the only one I call, so we both catch the glory of it all, and you're there with me. A beautiful surprise every time I realize that when I fix my eyes on painted skies, you are there with me in the sunrise. Sunrise, sunrise.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's so lovely to hear your piano and that beautiful song.
Thank
I
you.
loved watching your shadow dance on the wall. I felt like it was like you and your mom dancing. Really beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Naomi. Ah, another soul massage. Thank you. Well, I'm super excited to welcome a friend, Susan Gibson, all the way from Texas. Yay, Suze.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Welcome, Susan.
Hi, friends. What an esteemed group of women.
It's wonderful to
Beautiful.
have you here. You've been
Thank
busy
you.
tonight.
I've been busy tonight. Yep. Nothing for a whole year. And then tonight I've been busy. So that's good.
There you go. Well, Susan Gibson is probably best known for writing the song Wide Open Spaces, which was recorded by the Chicks on their debut album. And what a lot of people don't know about Susan is that she is a very gentle and hilarious and wonderful teacher of songwriting and performing. I've seen it with my own eyes. And Susan released a single a few weeks ago, I think, or maybe a month ago, called Compassionate Combat, which was a tribute to nurses and first responders and caregivers. That's just so profoundly beautiful. So if you have a chance to check that out, look up Susan Gibson and Compassionate Combat, and shout out to the nurses tonight as well for all of your amazing work. So welcome, Susan. Do you want to tell us about your song and the inspiration?
I'd love to. Yes, I'd love to. Well, you know, you have all given me so much to be nervous about, and for that, I thank you. I don't know if I'm more nervous about playing this song or that my internet connection is going to fail. I don't know which is worse, but this is a song. It's called Me and My Miracle. And, you know, my mom passed away in 2013, and I feel like every song I've written since then has had a little piece of her in there somehow, you know. This is probably the first one that I've written that's not about her in some way. I was thinking about my mom, and, you know, she was, you know, a mom of the 50s, or growing up in the 50s. She didn't have kids until the late 60s, but, you know, she had everything available to her that was available to women at the time. She had a husband that went to work every day and brought home the paycheck, and she was a teacher once we were in school age, you know, so we always had our mom at home, and I feel so fortunate for that, you know. Lately I've been hanging out with some gals, pardon me, Shanghai. That's the kind of mother I am. I have to yell at my dog every once in a while. But they're young mothers, and we're all getting sober together, right? And they're these young mothers, and they're single mothers. And I have just thought about them with incredible admiration, and the job at hand for raising their kids. And it's been such a joy to watch them juggle, you know. And so anyway, the song is called Me and My Miracle. And, you know, I felt kind of weird because I'm not a mother. And so I think, in a way, to try to get inside this song a little better, I wrote it in first person, and then I went back and forth about it. And I don't know. You guys are the songwriters here. You can tell me. But here you go. Thanks for inviting me to be a part of this group. This job was never meant for just two hands. Making love makes babies, and then love makes other plans. And I'm proud to say I never wished he'd left me all alone. But it takes more to make a father than sweet talk and testosterone. I got a car seat and a playpen from the second hand, and a stack of library books collecting dust on my nightstand. And nothing could prepare me for this love I feel for this tiny human being. It's the only thing that's real. Me and my miracle, holding on to one another 25 hours of the day. God bless my children, and God help this single mother Teach them how to walk and talk and pray. And Grandma's on the couch again tonight. She's defending her title as the featherweight pillow fighter. She packs the lunches and the book bags and the little gifts that I pay for with my new job. It's a midnight shift. Me and my miracle holding on to one another 25 hours of the day. God bless my children, and God help their single mother. Teach them how to write and read and pray. Now there's choir and there's football and there's Sunday school. Everyone has a uniform and a different set of rules. They hold out hope, they hold their breath, and then they hold a grudge. 'Cause I'm the good cop and the bad cop and the lawyer and the judge. Every single minute is worth every single minute, is worth every single minute of the day. Every single minute is worth every single minute, every single minute of the day. Me and my miracle holding on to one another 25 hours of the day. God bless my children, God help their single mother. Teach them how to walk and talk and pray. Teach them how to read and write and pray. And teach them how to love and laugh and play.
Oh, Susan, thank you.
Did the internet work?
It did mostly. We were like, oh, hanging on.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for letting me be a
Yeah.
part of this. It's great to hear
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for acknowledging single moms and bringing that to the forefront. Every single minute is worth every single minute. I love it.
Yeah.
Love you,
Thank you.
Susan.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank
I love you too. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, what an amazing evening. I can't believe it, but we're almost to our final song. I want to just express my gratitude to all of you amazing artists for doing this, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in. I hope you'll go check out our She's Speaking YouTube channel. You can just go to youtube.com/shespeaking, and you will see, I think there's like almost 60 original songs by amazing women artists about women. So one of the coolest things about this project is getting to learn about artists that I'd never known about before, and also learn about amazing women that I have never known about before. So it's pretty cool, and I hope you'll check it out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, please do follow us on Facebook and Instagram and all the places. Also, we are gratefully and joyfully accepting donations for this evening's performances. If you have enjoyed your time with us and you're able, that would be amazing. I want to say shout out to Davey. Thank you for moderating and putting things in the chat while we're doing this. We appreciate you, Davey. Yes, I hope I'm not leaving anything out. Oh yeah, this is a fun thing. We have a sponsorship from Andante Vineyard for this event, and they have provided a gift certificate for a wine tasting experience for 4 adults. So if you donate this evening, $20 or more, you'll be entered automatically into the raffle for that gift certificate. And you obviously have to be present to use it, but we hope you'll come to Oregon if you're not already here. It's a great reason to come visit us. So excellent. Well, I'm so delighted to welcome our final artist. Natalie Jean is coming all the way from the East Coast. Thank you so much for joining us and staying up so late with us. Natalie is an award-winning, versatile singer-songwriter who writes and performs in any genre that you can imagine. Jazz, pop, country, world, R&B, blues, Americana. She can do everything. And she also sings in a multitude of languages. One thing that I think is so cool about Natalie is that she's the co-founder of Sisters in Music, which is an organization that promotes and encourages educational opportunities and collaborations among women to support and raise awareness for female-focused charities. So we are so excited to have you here with us tonight. Natalie, will you tell us about your song and the person who inspired it?
So my song is in Haitian Creole. It's called Marabout, and it's about the Haitian Black dark chocolate woman. And this song is dedicated to my mama. I actually live with my mom, so it's been interesting during the pandemic. There's moments where you want to choke each other, and there's moments where you want to love each other. I still call my mother mommy. I don't call her mother, mom. It's mommy. But she has been my rock. She's my biggest supporter, and I love her. You know, when I was little, I used to say, when I get married, you're going to come and live with us, and blah, blah. I don't think that would happen now, because we are night and day, but we still love each other. There are moments she wants to choke me. But that's okay, because she says sometimes I say too much. But we love each other, and it's been a great experience being here with her in the pandemic. But the song basically, I'm going to tell you what it says. It's about a woman walking through the night, and every step she takes, the stars shine brighter. Her skin is so soft because it's caressed by the sun, and she has long, beautiful hair, and she's a mixture of all the races, and only God could create something so beautiful. She's a mystical woman. When the men see her, they just drop. When she walks, basically the leaves on the trees just go back and forth with every step that she takes. So it's it's a little homage to her. She hates when I say that. When I perform it, I actually say that. She said, "Oh, you don't have to say that." But the song is about her, and it's called Marabout. So let's get started.
Yo les femmes ça Marabout, les machines dans la nuit parmi étoiles. Yeux l'éclairés comme diamant, chaque pas qu'elle prend, plus la pas avancée. Libre et belle, caresse soleil là, mon boule douce. Cheveux longs et cheveux soie, les sons mélange de plusieurs races. C'est bon Dieu qui t'a qu'à créer en beauté comme ça, en beauté comme ça. Yo les marabouts à haut yeux, sous la levée pour adorer. Car son tremblé comme une feuille sous bibois qu'a fanté, y'a belle marabouts. Ça marche dans le soleil là, tout pour le courir vient garder, tellement yo égaré. Yo les marabouts. Les rires signal pour chanter, tellement yo ébranlé. Ils sont femmes mystiques qui font perdre tête, qui font perdre tête. Elle a dansé, et comme vous chandelle qu'a fanté, chandelle garantie, chandelle garantie. Yo les marabouts à ouvrir, soleil la levé pour adorer. Gaz au trempé quand coup de feu sous pied par qu'à fonder, des belles marabouts. Ça marchait dans le soleil là, tout le monde courait vient regarder, tellement yo regardé, yo les marabouts, 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 yo les marabouts, 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 yo les marabouts, 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 yo les marabouts.
And that was my boo.
Oh my
Thank you.
God. This is so beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Natalie. I could listen to you all night. So beautiful.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And thank you, all of you amazing women, for being a part of this evening. And we just say to moms, we recognize you and appreciate you and hope we can lift you up. Yeah. Not only tonight and this weekend, but forever. Thank you, moms and grandmas and aunties and sisters. And thank you all for helping us raise women's voices and women's stories. It's so hard to end. I feel like we should just go around let's do another round, y'all. Yeah. Oh, anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in, and happy Mother's Day, and we'll see you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for the music.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for hosting, Beth.
Absolutely.
You all inspired me.
fun.
Some amazing songs. Just so great
I
to hear
know.
everybody.
It's so
Thank
hard.
you so much.
And all so different. It was so cool.
Yes.
And who knew when we were awful teenagers that we'd write such nice songs about
Right?
our moms?
Sorry, Mom. All right. Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.